Well guys, the time has finally come. I am throwing away my iPhone and swapping to Android, but there is a catch. What I actually bought is this pre-owned Google Pixel 9 Pro XL that is supposedly in near perfect condition, but it's half offer if you wanted to buy one brand new when this phone came out about a year ago. How can this be? Well, in this video, we'll open it up, test it out, and see if it's worthy of becoming my new daily driver. We have a very standard looking black box. Let's go ahead and open it up. And here she is. I am so excited. I'm so tired of my iPhone. Look at how good it looks. Now I will say the first thing I notice is that there's a fair bit of scratching down by the charging port. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, that's weird. There's something moving when I shake the phone. Now for a bit more detail, here's the eBay listing. Here you can see it's $584. Says it's basically brand new, right? There is though this big red text warning. This item is locked for use with only the original carrier. This is a T-Mobile locked phone. To me, that doesn't matter. I don't care, I use T-Mobile. So there is a bit of savings implied with that, and that makes sense. But even then, it's still like $50 to $100 cheaper than other T-Mobile locked Pixel 9 Pros. So I'm thinking there's something secretly hiding with this phone, and we're gonna find out what it is. I just wanted to check the front display, and I will say they're going to be really hard to show up on camera. There are some micro scratches and stuff, so maybe that partially contributes to the price here. But let's do it. We're going to turn it on, guys. Ooh, wow, that booted up really fast. Finish setting up your device. Okay, so it's not factory reset. Well, it is probably, but they just like set it up again. So I probably want to factory reset it again just to be safe that it didn't like put bloatware or anything on here. You know, one of the things I like about this phone is that when it sits on a table, it doesn't rock. It's just kind of sitting there. Oh, I accidentally hit the thingy. No, go back. I want to read it. I need to enjoy the experience. Welcome to your Pixel. Now, I could sit here and transfer a bunch of stuff from my iPhone. I don't want to do that, though. I just want to start stock. And actually, my long-term plan is to install Graphene OS on this thing anyway, so I don't care about what I put on this phone right now. But what I was saying is that the back of the phone here, it's just this nice, like, solid point that doesn't rock back and forth when the phone is on a table. Ooh, the haptic feedback on this phone. Whew, just as good, if not blasphemous to say. A little better than the iPhone. Now, I haven't thrown my SIM in here yet. I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll test that later, though, because is there a chance this phone is blacklisted? Who knows? For now, I'm just gonna sign into my Google. Ooh, get to set up fingerprint unlock. It's been so long since I've had a phone with fingerprint unlock. I miss it. It's on the screen. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Wow, this grabs a lot of scans. There we go, it's added. Actually, I'm gonna skip face unlock. I just wanna try the fingerprint for now. All right, I got my actual SIM card here. I'm hoping this just works. I have no idea, frankly. All right, guys, here we are. I'm on the home screen. We're done with all the stupid setup stuff. Welcome to your new Pixel. Okay, tap for tips.
Nope.
Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Where did that go? Does the Play Store work? Is it gonna crash instantly like it does on all our normal Android phones we use on this channel? Nope, Play Store's not crashing, seems okay so far. Let's go ahead and try to install some apps. You guys know I have to install Stumble Guys on every phone I review on this channel. Wow, that downloaded really fast. Before we play around with Stumble Guys though, I do want to test the Wi-Fi speeds on this phone. Now we have gigabit internet here, so 400 down over like the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, that's totally fine. Oh yeah, at least the upload kind of matches the download. This is about what I would expect. All right, well, so far I'm not seeing anything sketchy about this phone. It just seems like I got a good deal. Nope, there must be something wrong with it. Oh, I just realized I haven't actually tested out the fingerprint unlock yet. Can I like, okay, tap to wake it, and then I just, oh, holy crap, that's really fast. Actually, next thing I want to do, let's open up YouTube and see how that experience is. Typically, I'm used to, I don't know, slow speeds, low resolutions, terrible sound quality. That's pretty common. But we got a top-of-the-line phone right here, right? Let's go ahead and check out a video.
Able to buy a laptop off of eBay that is probably smaller than your phone?
These speakers, boy. Oh! Now, I feel like it's a little bit of an unfair comparison to my iPhone speakers because I think after the first year, the speakers get so clogged with dust that it doesn't ever really sound the same again. But as of right now, this objectively sounds way better than my iPhone does. All right, let's go ahead and try Stumble Guys and see how that experience is. Lightning fast, honestly, faster than I've ever seen it be done. Oh boy, perfect frame rate. I have never in my life seen Stumble Guys look this smooth. It's not helping me play any better though. Oh God. No! He knocked me off! No! He cheated! Close the game, no one has to see that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and open up Dev Info here. This is just an app I downloaded to try and see the internal specs of this phone, see if there's anything wrong with it, maybe. We got a TikTok ad. Why do we always get TikTok ads on this stupid channel? No, I don't want TikTok. All right, well, in case you were curious, it is indeed a Google Pixel 9 Pro XL with Android 15. This all checks out so far. Now, I'm curious about the battery. I don't know if this app is going to display the exact health stats. It says health good. It's at like 20%. And weirdly, it doesn't tell me like the total milliamp hours? Like capacity system data 21. That doesn't sound right. Oh, I found some battery info. We have a manufacture date of about a year ago and a cycle count of 78. I don't really know what a good cycle count is. I guess I could look that up real quick. All right, according to the AI overlords at Gemini, a typical smartphone lithium-ion battery is designed to last for 300 to 500 charge cycles before its capacity degrades to around 80%. So only being at like 70-something, that sounds pretty good to me. And really what this tells me more than anything is that the phone is actually a little older than I expected it to be, and whoever owned it before either barely used it or took really good care of it. Except maybe they dropped it and caused this issue. I don't know what that is. And you know what I haven't tested yet? The camera. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. Ooh, right off the bat, there's a lot of options here. We got 0.5, 1x, 2, and 5x. Ooh. Go ahead and take a look at the photos. The 0.5x is crazy. Then we got the 1x. That's really detailed. Wow. I mean, geez, like zooming in, it's so crisp. That's crazy. And then the 5x, which is so zoomed. Now, if I wanted to be fair, my iPhone is a 13 Pro, so it's a few years old at this point. If I wanted to really compare to this phone's cameras, I'd compare it to like an iPhone 16 Pro. But whatever, it's still very impressive to me. But all right, guys, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I'm gonna go ahead and turn Wi-Fi off. We're gonna see if my data works. Oh, it says T-Mobile connected LTE. Now, I do have a 5G plan, so that's a little concerning. Let's go ahead and run another speed test. I mean, honestly, 100 megabit down over 4G LTE is like not terrible. Like 20 up, that's fine. All right, guys, it's been a little under 2 weeks now that I've had this phone, and I have some thoughts. In terms of using the phone itself and, you know, just the daily experience of owning a Pixel now instead of my iPhone, this thing is awesome. But despite how much I love this phone and have really enjoyed swapping over to Android in general, I am unfortunately going to have to return it to the seller I bought it from. As it turns out, it has everything to do with the fact that this phone is carrier locked in my original plans to run Graphene OS on it. You see, typically if this was a thing you were going to do on an Android device, all you'd have to do is scroll down to your system settings down here, find your developer options. You have to like tap a thing like 7 times. It's just like it's always been on Android, and your developer options will pop up. And then in here, it's just a simple matter of scrolling down and turning on OEM unlocking, except you can't if it's a carrier locked phone. Now, a lot of guys out there have been using Android for the past 10 years or so. I'm sure you know this. But for me, my last Android phone was a Galaxy S7. And back in my day, Android phones operated like Android phones should and allowed you to do what you wanted with your own device. Now, fortunately, T-Mobile thought of this already, and they have a wonderful little app here that will unlock the device for me. So let's go ahead and check my eligibility. As you can see, it says unlock failed. Your device is not eligible for unlock. Interesting. Reason code 0809, and I reached out to T-Mobile and I asked them about these error codes. One of them has to do with the fact that you must own your device and it must be active as your primary device on your line for 40 or more days, which is unfortunate because that would put me over the 30-day return window for this phone, so that's already annoying. But the far more important one is this 08. I looked into this, and what this means is that someone, the person who originally bought this phone, still has a payment plan on it and hasn't paid it off. Does that mean the phone was stolen? Does that mean they just sold it to get some cash or something like that? I have no idea. And to me, at the end of the day, this is a non-negotiable issue. As much as I love this phone, I can't use it the way I want it to, and that's gonna have to mean it gets returned. And one more important detail, I took a look at the battery health over here after a few days of using the phone, and we went all the way down to 96% battery capacity. I have a feeling this is something where when you factory reset an Android phone, it might start at 100% if it's close enough to that, but then after like a week of usage, it'll settle back down to where it actually should be. I did already go ahead and order a new phone. Here it is, also from eBay. I just can't help myself. Most importantly, it's sealed in a box. It's a kind of a gnarly looking box. That'll be interesting to unbox. Maybe I'll do it on the channel. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see that. But it does not have any carrier on it. It is a totally unlocked phone. The problem is that that phone cost me $300 more. So if you were the type of person who didn't care about all this OS unlocking stuff that I care about, I do think this would have been an amazing deal for someone out there. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments how much of an idiot I am for buying a carrier-locked phone and thinking I could flash a custom operating system on it. But if you want to see another modern Android phone with a screen on the back of it, click this video right here. That phone is one of a kind, truly.